Testing, testing, 1, 2, 3. Let me know if you can see me. Testing, testing, 1, 2, 3. Let me know if you can see me. Testing, 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 1, 2, 3. Let me know if you can see me. Testing, testing, testing. It's a delay. Oh, wait. Can you see me? Okay. Cast the chat. Okay, you can see and hear me. Good. Ni hao. Okay, I'm seeing a delay in my thing. Apparently, what I've learned just now, I tried to stream this unlisted, right? For reasons I'll explain when people start piling, I tried to unlist this stream, and apparently YouTube doesn't like that. and it kept me there in that time loop a while ago. So I took a student's advice from Group A, not to restart the stream, but I opened up a new tab, and while the one I initially started was doing whatever it was doing forever, I started another stream basically, which is why the link is different. And here we are. And now I have to wait for students. And as I said, this is a makeup class for Group B year 2019. Last Friday, there was some mishap, and here we are. So it's most of them. But anyone who wants to learn a bit of Chinese, welcome. Anyone who wants to come and check out somebody just be weird on the internet, and welcome again. If there's anything, I promise you things will be weird. Explain him when people get in here. 你们好，大家好，朱比，你们在哪里？进来的，进到的，我们开始吧，你们上课开始吧，来吧，来吧，来吧。It's not the only tune I know, it's just something I'm practicing now. I really should practice that one more often. See and give me attitude. Who is giving you attitude, Rajesh? Shay gaining when see. Alright, let's do something with the 6 of you here. Who can type I am a student in Pinyin in group chat now? Whoever does it first, I'll write a Chinese character for you. You can write, I am a student in Pinyin. And I'll write a character especially for you. Might as well do something here now instead of watching me. 6 people, where is everyone? 7 people, finally. Wow, thank you, extra person. Welcome, hi Guanling. 我同学, I'll try that again. I am a student. That's fine. Ni, I almost gave you the answer a while ago. You're a student. Relax. You're a student of the Chinese language, Mandarin, a 5,000-year-old language that, for some reason, is only just within the last couple of years has been introduced into our curriculums. And we're all here. It is also strange for me. Don't be hard on yourself. But practice. If there's anything to gain from that, it's easy to remember. If you remember what it was in class, it's easy to learn. But it's also easy to forget. If you want to keep it, 我是学生，shiny blue，非常好，你对的，你汉语非常好。Chinese is very good. All right, so as I promised, you went and wrote the correct thing. 我 that's how you address yourself. 是学生. Now, let's see. If I'm going to write anything for you, I'm going to need my 白板. Oh, that light's not going to work. So, all right, so here we have. Here's my 白板. Oh, God, so awkward. All right, so yes. 白板, whiteboard. Whiteboard. As promised, I'm going to use it to 写汉字, write Chinese characters. So, 我是学生. I am a student. All right. Along with my 白板, I'm going to use my 白板笔, whiteboard marker. 白板笔. 白 for white, 板 for board. 笔, anything used to write. 白板笔, whiteboard marker. Okay, 6. Let's see, what am I going to write? She said, 她说我是学生，所以我也可以写我是学生. Yeah, I actually wanted to show you as I write this, but if any of you know me and my handwriting. All right, so here we go. Let's see if I can get it visible now. I want you to delay. And boom. Okay. Wait a second. Is that backwards? What? It looks backwards over here. All right. Let's go ahead and explain it. So here. Oh, I have to wait for the delay. This is so awkward. No. Forgive me if this is slow. This is all new territory for me. Okay, so here, first character. 我. Come on, move. Wow, the delay in this is kind of weird. Oh, I think I know why. I'm looking at the wrong screen. I'm a dummy. I'm gonna come back over here. Okay, right, so that's better. And it actually, does it look better? It's still backwards for you. Oh no. Alright, here's what we're gonna do. I don't know how I'm gonna beat this. I know I'm gonna beat this stupid horizontal thing, this mirror trickery. I'm gonna write that again. Alright, so first I'm going to write, this time you're gonna see. Okay, so I have 8 people viewing, 40 minutes live. Alright, so let's start with 我. That's how you address yourself. 我. Then 是. That's how you say am, or to be, or is. There's many things you can do this. I mean, there's many ways you can address yourself. Here we're saying I am. 我是. Then 学 is how you say study or learn. 我是谁? Oh, there's no space for 生. You have to start all over again. But seeing, we already know what we just wrote, I'll just go ahead and write until we reach there. So it's 我是 and then 谁? Yes, so here we have 我是谁? I am study, but this study here is a verb, so I can't just leave it here. I'm not the verb study. I am a study person. I am a study, I'm born to study. The Chinese language is weird, but for you to say student, you'd have to say 学生. Alright? And the 生 here has a myriad of different meanings. As I mentioned before, it is to be. It is the 生 you'd say to say you're born. Right? 我是学生. There you go. Here's my crappy handwriting. I could write. Anyways. 我是学生. I am a student. Actually, you want to pride me. Alright, that's a little better with the little time we have. 10 people? Yeah, we have time. Shui. Shen. Here you go. Alright. I am a student. 我是学生. Now, as I mentioned before, the 学 here by itself simply means to study or learn. So 学生 here, you can think of it as a compound word. I'm using the 学 here for study, and 生 here means to be or birth. 学生 is how you say student. But of course, you guys know that when speaking it, this is me showing you the characters themselves. In our classes, we've been focusing a lot on pinyin, which helps us to study the language. But if you remember anything from my class, pinyin is not the Chinese language. It is a tool using Romanized letters to help people learn, study, and type the language. But if you want to learn the language, you have to learn the characters themselves. All right, welcome to the 10 of you. Let's see who else is here. Alicia, Hi Guanling. Relove, Hi Guanling. I'm pretending I know what these nicknames are supposed to be for. Rajesh, Hi Guanling. Right. What's here? Shiny Boo. Right. It's the winner of that thing. Oh, well, I guess while we wait, there is going to be a grand prize. If at the end of this stream, I'm going to give away something very special to who I consider to be our top student in today's little broadcast. It's the first official, it's the first official Chinese language live stream. So I figured to commemorate the event, as rocky as it starts off, I'll do a little giveaway. 你好, 你好, 你们好, 你好 Brianna, 你好 Alicia. Yes, we're gonna do a giveaway. At the end of the stream, I'll give away something that is within my arm's reach to a special 学生, 一个好学生. You're all special. I'm not gonna play favorites. Whatever. Let's not read into it. Let's just wait for everyone else. All right. So, who can type? Let's play this again. Let's write another Chinese character. Who can write in pinyin or Chinese characters? Hey, if you feel like you want to try to type Chinese characters, you know how I state it. This is the place to make mistakes. You study in a crazy language. Who can write I am not a teacher in group chat? I am not a teacher. I am not a teacher. No, wait. Wait. Before I write it, I changed my mind. It's not I am not a teacher. I want you to write you are not a teacher. Let's change the subject matter. We already know how to say I. So let's practice another one. You are not a teacher. You are not a teacher. You are not a teacher. 英文说 you are not a teacher. 汉语呢？英文说 you are not a teacher. 汉语说呢？你不是。哇，你是啊。Scoop. Hey, Sean. Oh, I'm out of focus. I got too excited there. Hey, Alicia, take it to them. Oh, Rajesh, second place. Pick up yourself. That's correct. 你不是老师. You're both correct. And Lisa beat you with, with the Chinese characters. Though. It's not a competition thing. Yeah, it just happened. Rock on. Still 10 people. Where are people? This is what no, you know. It doesn't matter. Like, if this takes too long, I'm going to just start the class and then upload this video with the 10 of one that's here, and anyone who wants to partake in it later. Okay, and do that. But yeah, that's good. Anicia, 加油, which means go. You can share that when you're in a game, or you're watching a game and your team, you want to get your team going, you want to cheer on your team in Chinese, you can be like 加油. It means go in English, but what you're literally saying is add oil. 加油, add oil. 加油. You know, you add oil to machines when you want them to keep going. So that's the meaning behind that term. All right, so as promised, he gets another thing right. So I'll be writing another Chinese. Let's set a Chinese statement. So here is again. Who remembers how to say this in Chinese? All right, I'm gonna say it real quick. All right, I'm gonna give you a time to say it. How do you say this in Chinese? What is this? Who remembers how to say this in Chinese? 5 4 3 2 1. Nobody? Fine. Bai ban. Whiteboard. Bai for white, ban for board. Bai ban B. Alright. So, as promised, let's write down the Chinese characters. Let's set the Chinese characters. So we have ni. I guess you guys already know I'm gonna write. Ni. Shi. Oh no, it's not ni shi. Ni. I'll explain it soon. Bu. Shi. Lao. Shi. Yeah. All right. So here you go. B ban B shiny boo, 才可爱的. It's not B ban B, it's by ban B. There's an A in that by that I said by ban B. All right. The orientation of this might be reversed because of the camera. But in case you want to know the Chinese characters correctly, you can always scroll up in group chat and check out Anicia's answer to the question, how do you say I'm not a teacher? But here it is in my horrible handwriting. Ni, the top character is, ni, that's how you say you in Chinese. Bu is the first negating word that we're using for today. We're negating something. You are not. Okay, remember if in the last sentence we looked at 我是学生, I am a student. 我, that's addressing myself. 是, meaning is or am. But here we're saying we are not, or you are not. So we have this character here, bu, bu, fourth tone, negating the character sh, you, not is. So basically meaning this is now I'm not, are not. You are not teacher, 老师, 老师. Now, the test coming up for some of you guys is a listening and speaking test. It's an oral test. So you're really going to have to focus on how those pinyin letters are pronounced. I'm going to go through those here. I'm going to also use, this is my 绿色笔, so my green pen. I'm going to use a 红色笔. Let's clear this up. So we have N, I, B, U, S, H, I, no, shit. Okay, so here on my Baiban, we now have 你不是老师. You are not a teacher. And again, it looks reversed on my screen. I hope it's not on your screen. 11 people now. Welcome, welcome. 你不是老师. You not our teacher. The second character there, 不 is negating 是, which means is, so therefore the statement is now saying you are not 老师. 老师, L-A-O. That A looks like crap. Oh, how did I get a job? Oh, that's right. I can chat Chinese. It's bad enough it's already backwards. It can at least be legible. Alright, so here. 你不是老师, L-A-O, third tone. 老 there meaning old. 师 meaning scholar or teacher or master, which is how you say teacher in Chinese. 老师, 老师, old scholar. It's a compound words put together to mean teacher. 你不是老师, you are not a teacher. But if you know Chinese and you can present it to somebody else, then 你是老师. 如果你会说汉语, 如果你会说汉语, 你可以教汉语. 所以你是老师, 我是老师, 你是老师, 教人他们读汉语, 教别人汉语. All right. 10 people. Wait, it was 11 a while ago. That means somebody 9. What's going on? Hey, you know what? Tell you what. I'm gonna still start this. I'm not gonna spend all night listening to people. So yeah. Disclaimer before this thing begins. It is a official, unofficial class. I'll pretend you guys are big enough to know what that means. I'm going to be using the book that we've been using in our class. I do not have the license to, and I'm also not getting paid by anyone to show off any books, so I won't be stating the name of the book I'm using. But any of you who are studying Chinese, whether you picked up a Chinese app or you just started in a Chinese course, today's lessons will be going through the, when beginning the language, there are some basic first terms that you'll learn. Some of those we're just presenting now. If the let's say the first set of vocabulary you'll be covering is 150 characters, right? Where we are going to be going through will be somewhere around the 50s of that vocabulary list. So if you've just started to learn Chinese, this will be a great place for you to practice that language. We'll be using a lot of the basic vocabulary structures and sentence structures to then practice and continue to study Hanyu, which is Mandarin. When you say Chinese, we're talking about more than one different languages. the Chinese people, when you think of Chinese people, I want you to remember, for example, Africa. When you speak of Africa, you're not talking about one type of people, you're talking about a nation, a continent filled with more than one different nations in Africa. In China, it's a bit more complicated. There are more than one nations of China, but they're very sensitive about that because the country is upside down into around regarding its identity and who really runs things and the like. But there's still 56 different people in that country, even though their nations and their borders and their customs are up in the airs and being decided on by a central Disney character. Um, it's 56 different type of people and many different languages. We cover Mandarin in this class, which is the most widespread or largest spoken language in China. Another language that you may be introduced to is Cantonese, um, which is spoken mainly in Hong Kong and Guangzhou. Right. So, without further ado, let's pretend you have access to your books, and basically let's do a quick little review. For those of you in Group B, Zoo B, I'm going to be spending this stream focusing specifically on, even though I told you that I'm not going to 16, 17, and 18, I'm not going to spend too much time on those because I talk about it all the time, and repeating that conversation is annoying, but here we are anyways. So here, with this class, I'm going to be focusing on reviewing chapters 1 through to 19, 1 through to 19, yeah, but I'm going to be focusing around 16 and 16, 17, 18, which has to do with telling time, everything, the basic things regarding time. So that's the time of day, the day of the week, the month of the year, and a little bit of dialogue around those keywords. All right. So for example, let's play this game again. I'm gonna just read out some stuff here from the book, and if you know the answers, type them out in group chat. All right, let's just do this. All right, earlier one of you went and wrote Tong Shui earlier when you wanted to say I am a student. The person wrote Tong Shui. Rajesh. If I say 这是我同学, what am I saying? 这是我同学. Well, let's not take too long now. I know you guys came to watch, but it's also interactive. There's a reason why I didn't just upload a video. The reason I wanted to live stream is because I'm expecting you guys to participate. Where is video?这是我同学 or 他是我同学. 他是我同学. Nobody? Nobody's gonna give me that answer? 这是我同学. He is my classmate. Very good. 非常. 你好 Brianna. Brianna 小姐, Marsha 小姐, 你好. Yes, you're right. He is my classmate. 同学 means classmate. All right. Moving along. I'm just breezing through the chapters to see what you guys remember. All right. And if we're going to reach the sections we're going to reach, you're going to have to show me that we can indeed move on. All right. 这是我同学 or 他是我同学他不是牙买加人 Ooh, wait, no, let me change that stage. Forget that. 他是牙买加人。他是牙买加人。What am I saying? No, it's not a mistake. I changing my statement. You'll see why I changed my statement, but I didn't make a mistake. He is Jamaican, people. He is Jamaican. 非常好. Yes, he is Jamaican. All right. You know what? I haven't given him a name. What should we call him? Or her? I'm pretending it's a him. It could be a her too. Y'all tell me. I kind of just set him up here on the fly. For a reason, but I didn't really give it a name. So if we're gonna become, yes, he's Jamaican. Beijing. If we're gonna continue with this thing, how about you guys name him? One of you guys name him. Let's make this interactive. Dawei. This is Dawei. Rajesh actually like that. Alright, so Dawei is here. Meow. Right. Okay. He's creeping you out, that's fine. Don't worry about that. If he's creeping you out, you'll like how this ends. Spoilers. Right. So how do you say he is that? No, he is called Dawei. His name is Dawei. He's called Dawei. Let's see if we can. Shambi. We can do this. He's called Dawei. Or his name is Dawei. Ta jiao shenme mingzi? And I want you to write in pinyin. He is called Dawei. 他是叫 Dawei. Geez, you added a word that doesn't have to be there. Try it again. That's your Chinglish. 他是叫 Dawei. That's not how I taught you to write it or say it. Oh, this is rubbing out. Gets a different color. Ta jiao Dawei. There we go. Ta jiao Dawei. Hey, Nicole. Ni hao Beckford Xiao Jie. When I say Beckford Xiao Jie or Marshall Xiao Jie, what am I saying? Or Sutherland Xiao Jie, what am I saying? Oh, well, you're worthless. Oops. Oh, I could have thrown that downstairs on top of my neighbor. That was not very nice. Tajiao Dawei, Tajiao Dawei, Tajiao Dawei. Hey, you know, I think I know why your responses are late. I'm here thinking you guys are taking a long time to respond, right? But no, because I have my stream open on a separate browser, I can see that there is a delay by a couple of seconds. So whereas I'm over here thinking you guys are taking too long to respond, it's taking too long for you guys to see. That's why. I also don't know what to do about this reverse camera thing. It's going to make writing these characters a bit tricky. So bear with me. When I'm writing the characters on my Biban, they may appear reversed on your screen. So I'll add the pinyin for them, for those of you who want to take a look at the characters later. So then type them in. And yeah, here on the stream, we're going to be focusing a lot more on characters than we do class. Right, so we have ta, Let's see if I can beat this. 他叫. No, that's not gonna work. I was trying to repeat the reversing by writing it backwards, but that just might serve to confuse things worse. 他叫. Dawi. How does Dawi write his name? I'm gonna figure to introduce all these characters. Where are they? Tanzania. Come on, man. What's your name? So that's the way they use da. Wait. Okay, so we have ta, jiao, da, wei. Say here. Ta jiao da wei. He is called David. Ta jiao da wei. Okay. All right. All right, let's move on. Let us move on. Let us move on. Okay. I'm spending too long on the first unit. If you want to ask him, if you want to ask Dawe if he is a student, I don't know what he is, but let's assume based on his name and what he looks like, he might be a student. If you want to ask him if he's a student, how would you ask Dawe, are you a student? Anissa, you never know, said Dawe mean David. Means I could either. Right. How do you ask Dawe, is he a student? I'll give you guys time because I know this is somewhat something there. If you want to ask that way, is he a student? What do you say? Michaela. 你好 Michaela. 你好 Maurice Algier. But no, that is not how you ask him. 你一学生吗? Anissa, you might have added a word more, that's you. And you wanted Nicole. Nicole now. 她是学生吗? So here, Nicole apparently is talking to me. She's not talking to Dawe. She's talking to me and asking me, 她是学生吗? 她, he, 是 is 学生 student 吗? And here Brianna is asking me again, as if David is not right here. Now, what do I want to talk to David? I can ask him, ask him to ask a man or a woman. Well, it's a man, and said David. So Yeah, you're supposed to ask him, are you a student? But you're treating him like a third party. I'm giving him a third party subjects, ta, and addressing him by name, da way, which tells me you're not talking to him. You're talking to somebody else. Da way, situation, man. Wow. What if you want to ask him, are you a student? Guys, talk to that way now. I'm making a big deal of it because that's what I asked you. How do you ask a man directly, are you a student? 他是学生吗？第一个 Alicia，你是学生吗？Southern 小姐耶，你是学生吗？Are you a student? When you say 他是学生吗 your subject matter is a third person. You're asking now, is he a student? When you say 大卫是学生吗 if you're talking to David, you're not going to say, David, are you? I guess you would, but that's weird. David, are you a student? That's not a bad idea. I'm horrible at remembering names. Maybe from now on, I should just address people by their name before I ask them anything. Let's say, for example, I'm talking to Alisa. I'd be like, Alisa, go to school, or Alisa, eat your food. How annoying would that get after that? Alicia, you studying? Alicia, you're paying attention. Alicia. Say the name every time I talk. You. Proper pronouns. All right, moving on. I'm breezing through this review thing. I'm now in chapter 5. We're just reviewing. Hurry. Okay. How would you say my good friend likes eating pizza? Let's step it up a bit. My good friend likes eating pizza. My good friend likes eating pizza. My good friend likes eating pizza. Is that too hard? My good friend likes eating pizza. Come on, you have a test coming up. Some of the phrases are not just one word. You'll be getting phrases you've studied in class. 我好朋友吃披萨饼。Nicole. 我好朋友吃披萨饼。Anissa. 我好朋友喜欢摘披萨饼。喜欢摘披萨饼 Alicia. Brianna Marshall. 我好朋友喜欢吃披萨饼。Brianna Marshall. Hey, here you go. 我好朋友喜欢吃披萨饼。拍拍手，你看你非常好。Very good. My, 我好 good. In Chinese, we're here using the good to represent best. There is a way to say best, but they say good friend for best friend. You can't say best friend. 我好朋友，朋友 is how you say friend. 我好朋友吃 that's a verb here in this statement. Eats 披萨饼. Pizza being is how you say Chinese in how you say pizza in Mandarin. To be honest, I don't eat a lot of pizza, so I don't say the word pizza very much. Up to the other day, I had trouble remembering how to say pizza in Chinese, mostly because I don't say the word very often, because it's not something I eat very often. So I can actually say that. 我不喜欢吃披萨饼. See, I negated 喜欢 the same way earlier we negated 吃. to say you're not a teacher. 你不是老师. You not are a teacher. Now here I'm saying 我不喜欢吃披萨饼. I don't like eating pizza. Which is not entirely true. I mean, pizza is awesome, but I have... Alright. That's not what we're here for. We're studying Chinese. 非常好，不要那么说。你和你非常好。谁是你的老师？他这么好了。Alright. 朋友 for friend. 好朋友 for good friend. 喜欢 is how you say like. 我喜欢吃披萨饼。你喜欢披萨饼吗？他不要说，他害怕你们多。Okay. Who can tell me? Oops. I said I wasn't gonna show the book. Can't edit that out. Who can tell me how to say my little brother is a high school student? My little brother is a high school student. My little brother is a high school student. My little brother is a high school student. I know there's a delay in it, so it's taking a while for you guys to see, or it's taking a while for me to hear your response. Excuse me, it makes this thing stretch on a little longer than I. 我弟弟是中学生。Elisa，非常好，你汉语这么好。Chinese is good. 我弟弟是中学生。My little brother is a high school student. 非常好。Second place goes to Alicia. Hey, Alicia. I was mispronouncing your name a little earlier accidentally. That's not my fault. I mean, it's the chat is a bit far off, so I have to squint to see your name. So I mispronounced your name a couple times. But 你汉语也这么好。我弟弟是中学生。Very. 我弟弟是高中学生。是的了，小姐。我弟弟是高中学生。When you say 高, what are you saying? When you say 我弟弟是高学生, what are you saying? I'm gonna have to write these characters now. When you say Gao, what exactly are you saying? Because I don't think I've taught you the word Gao, but it's an interesting character. Might have something to do with me. Gao Zhong Shui Shen. All right, let's put up just these two characters really quickly. So we have ni, and then try and make some space for it. Gao. My apologies. I'm not looking in group chat right now. Let's check in something. Then Zhong. Then Shui. Then Shen. Gao Zhong Shui Shen. Okay. Where are you guys? There. All right. Anna go mise. Anisa Dennis Shelje. Anna go mise. Go a dog. Anna go mise. Go. Go mise. Can I go tell people say go a dog and tell people say it's me teacher. I never teach you that. Go a dog. Go. G-A-O can't sound like G-O-U. O before the U. Go. 我属 go. I was born the year of the dog. 我属 go. 我知道 go 怎么说. I know how to say dog. Go. G-O-U. What I said is go. So here we are. Let's take a look at some of these characters. To help me with this, I'm going to use a 筷子. 筷子, the chopstick. Okay, so we have 你, you, 弟弟, your little brother. 弟弟 should is Gao. Now, when you said Gao, this is what I thought of instantly. G-A-O, Gao, for me, tall or big. Zhong, Zhong, as we learned, means center or middle. Shui is a verb for study. Sheng is the it's used as a verb as well, but here it's together makes up these two verbs make a noun for student. Middle student or middle school student. Tall middle school student. Your little brother is a tall middle school student. Gao means tall. Alright. So yes, I don't know what you're doing with that Gao there. I don't know what you meant to say when you said Gao, but that's what I thought of. You'd have to tell me what you meant to say when you said Gao. But if you wanted to say my little brother is a university or preschool or a, in this case, middle school student, unless you want to say they're a tall student, I don't see why you would be saying Gao. But a Chinese listener would listen to you and think you're describing your little brother as somebody who's tall. If he is, then fine, but I know and you know that's not what you meant to do. What did I do with that book I was just using? 我属在哪? 我属在哪? 这是我吉他. Jita. Who can write out Jita in Pinyin? Jita. Jita, Jita, Jita. Alright. So yes. 非常好. Who did that first? 我弟弟是中学生. Anissa Dennis. 非常好. Legs falling asleep. Alright, moving along. Moving along. Okay. These are from chapters 10. Let's kick up and move up a bit to where we're actually supposed to be. So things are gonna get a little harder. I hope you guys have been studying, because this is actually what you're gonna be getting tested on. Alright. Oh, I know exactly what to ask you guys. We're still at 10 people. Do you guys even care about my sacrifices? What could be more important than joining in a live stream with me? Well, I can think of a million other things that are more important, but still. Actually, I'm gonna make things a little interesting. All right. I know exactly what I can ask you guys, actually. This. Perfect. Okay. Alright. Let's play a game. I'm going to ask you guys a bunch of questions. And I'm going to... Alright, so for this section, what we're going to do, I'm going to list out 1, 2, 3, 4, 4 words, or 4问题, 4 problems, and I want you to then translate them into English. Okay? So, first word I want you to translate into English is 大学生. 大学生. If you know the English for 大学生, we just had 中学生, so what is a 大学生? Wow, 8 people. Great, these streams are amazing. This is what I should do with my life. Stream on YouTube for 8 people. Big students. That is literally what I'm saying. Nice try, Brianna. But when you say 大学生, earlier we said 中学生, it's a middle school student, right? So when you said 大学生, what I said? What you say with 大学生? The delay. University student. Hey, Rajesh. Wilson Charge. 非常好. 非常好. Very good. Yes. So, 大学生 is university student. And you say come with big student after I just finished talking to Brianna. Really though? I just finished talking to Brianna. It's the delay now. It's the delay. That's why. Welcome to the 7 of them, the 9 of them that joined. Come pick up like the thing. Right. So no. When you say 大学生, you're saying university student. Alright. Next one. Now listen very carefully. Alright. Listen to how I'm pronouncing this word. Jiao. Jiao. If you can write that out in pinyin and give me the English for it, that would be correct. But listen carefully to what I'm saying. 我叫. Jiao. For example, in a sentence, 我叫马里. 马里在哪? 我叫马里. Jiao. I did not say 我叫马里. I said 我叫马里. See there, Rajesh and a jiao me saying? Rajesh and a jiao me saying? I did not say 我叫马里. I said 我叫马里. "我叫马里，我不叫马里，我叫马里。哎，大卫，他们听不懂汉语，我教他们汉语，一天没兴趣，3个小时我教他们汉语。教 Brianna Marshall， 你听懂？你听我说，对，教是什么意思？What does 教 mean？ 我叫马里。哎，你好 Lisa。Ask 小姐，你好 I'm Guanling. Oh, back to 10. Thank you very much for sticking around. You know, there's other things I could be doing here, but instead I'm here, giving them back an hour. Find, looking for. All right, online high five. Hey, I want my 100. Come test time. So I stay here. I want my 100 on that paper. Yes. 我叫马里. So with the statement now, what's my over here saying? I'm not saying 我叫马里. Rajesh feels that I'm over here calling myself Mali. 我不叫马里. 我叫马里. When you say 我叫马里, what you say? No. I'm gonna have to find a way to work on the delay in the thing and make this thing more exciting. For you guys, I guess I guess that's not the point. That's not the point. It's a classroom. It's not supposed to be exciting. But it's definitely supposed to be more than 10 people. Hi, Guanling. Welcome, welcome. Welcome to the stream. For those of you who just joining. Jiao called. 我叫马里一边. Yes, when you say 一边. When I say 我叫马里, what am I saying? Alright, fine. So I'm going to try and close this up. Alright, moving along. Next word. Alright. How? Now, those were English words that I wanted you to translate. Chinese words I wanted you to translate in English. Now, here's some English words I wanted to translate in Chinese. Alright, so I'm going to be saying some English words, and all I want you to do in chat is to... Let me close a window. I have creatures coming inside. Xing Deng Isha. Please wait a moment. That way, let's entertain our guests while we're outside of it. Or no. Screw it. 1 second. Alright. Closed. Ha! Am I centered? Am I in frame? Back to 8. Great. Numbers are fluctuating. Doesn't matter. Alright. I'm looking there, looking for a location. 我叫马里. I'm looking for Mary. First I said 我叫马里. I'm called Mary. Now I'm saying 我叫马里. As Brianna Marshall translated the word correctly in English and in English, looking for. I'm looking for Mali. 我叫马里. I'm called Mary. 他叫David. He's called David. 我叫马里. I'm looking for Mali. 我叫David. I'm looking for David. David 在哪？我叫David. David 在这。He's right here. David is right here. Alright. So yes, now I'm going to give you some English words and I want you to translate them into Chinese, starting with welcome. Now listen carefully. Welcome. The verb welcome. Right? I'm not saying you're welcome. I'm saying welcome. What am I gonna do about this delay? Yo, thanks for the likes. are getting likes. How do I do this? Because there's a delay. All right, I'm because of this delay, because I'm here waiting. Um, the word I want you to translate now into Chinese, welcome, not you're welcome after somebody says thank you. Just Marshall 小姐，哎，拍拍手，欢迎，非常好。Sutherland 小姐，非常好，非常好。Big up on yourself. 欢迎. That's how you say welcome in Chinese. Ask a 小姐, hey. Mind you, um, hmm. Yes. I mean, we're here online. I can't tell if I'm not looking in any dictionary or nothing, but, you know, whatever. Pick up on yourself. 欢迎. Okay. How do you say tomorrow? Dennis Shelcher, big up yourself. Big up on yourself. You know, I feel bad because I only have one prize. I only have one prize. How am I gonna do that? You're gonna have to decide how I'm gonna do the one prize. Alright. So I kind of clearly go through each one of these books. And let's skip a thing or two. 明天，非常好 Sutherland 小姐 Dennis 小姐 Marshall 小姐非常好明天 is always said tomorrow. Alright. I am now going to ask you a question in Chinese, and I want you to then first answer the question in Chinese. Ask with 小姐非常好 First, I want you to answer the question in Chinese, and then I want you to translate the question and your answer. Understand? I'm going to ask you a question in Chinese first. Then I want you to answer the question in Chinese. And then, oh, I just figured out who I'm going to give prize to. Alright, gosh, I just thought of it. But yes, okay. So what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna ask you the question in Chinese. I want you to type out your response in Chinese and then translate both the question and your response in English. 明白? Understand? 好。你们从哪里来？你们从哪里来？我问题，你们从哪里来？ Now remember, I want you to write out in pinyin exactly what I've said, and then you respond with your answer in pinyin, and then you translate both the question and the answer in English. 你们从哪里来? While I wait for the responses, let me talk a little bit about a app I've been reviewing. Because of this work I've been doing, I came from China, and then I did some studies of the language because I didn't want to forget it. I've been using it and teaching it for a while, and so I've not had the need for a special. I have not. Let me not say that. Let me take that back. And me and Song Natalie, hey, Brianna Marshall, Fisher. Hey, Maury, you late with that, but yes, that's how you said tomorrow. Unless you're just getting that. Yeah, I'm currently reviewing a Chinese app. At first, I was thinking, oh, I don't really need apps because I can speak Chinese and I'm teaching it and whatnot. But a lot of people use these apps to introduce themselves to the language and learn it. So what I've been doing is I've been reviewing an app, and it's not the first time I'm looking at this app. All right, I'm gonna name drop it. I'm gonna name drop it, even though I might not get any money for it. I've been reviewing Duolingo, um, and it's better than when I first tried it. I tried it first and deleted it because I didn't think it was the best way for somebody to introduce the language themselves to the language. It had a lot of things, um, issues that I saw with. It wasn't explaining grammar structures. It wasn't explaining. I didn't think it was explaining or introducing the information enough for me to recommend it to a brand new student. But yeah, I'm still in the process of reviewing it, and I might have changed my mind on it. I think I find a place for apps like Duolingo for somebody who's studying the language. So my mind has been changed. I'll talk about that later. But yes, 你们从哪里来? Marshall 小姐, 你写对了. You wrote correctly. 你们从哪里? Oh wait. Oh, I never finished it. 你们从哪里来? Alright, Dennis 小姐, 你们从哪里来? 从哪里 New York Town? I am from New York Town. That's not how I taught you to respond to it. No. Brianna, you're missing a word. 你们从哪里来? And then you respond, 我从圣安娜. 我从圣安娜 what? Remember how I taught you to respond to the thing. The question is 你从哪里来? Translate each of those words to yourself and then answer the question in Chinese. 你们从哪里来? 你们从哪里来? Welcome to those of you joining the stream. Those of you who don't know what's going on here, clearly, this is a Chinese word song. Sheng tu ma si. Asquith, you leave out a word. Dennis, word song New York Town Lie. Dennis 小姐, and he said Dennis 小姐, 非常好. Word song. What? Wait, no, hold on there. No, I just read what you wrote a while ago. You just wrote Warsaw Nali, New York Town Lie. When you said Nali in your response, what are you saying? What does Nali mean? 你们从哪里来? I applauded for you before I read your response. We are now an hour and 80 minutes into this thing. I do have a time limit, but I can go as well. 我有水. 你们从哪里来? 你们从哪里来? Y'all are killing me here. Yes. 我从圣安娜来. Brianna Marshall. 非常好. Yes. 我从圣安娜来. 我从来牙买加. Sutherland 小姐. The grammar structure of your response is a bit off. Maurice 小姐, 你从哪里? Nobody hears me say lie. 你们从哪里来? Take a look at Brianna Marshall's response. 我从圣安娜来. I from St. Anne come. This is how the Chinese start. It's Chinese grammar structure. You start with a subject, and you have the verb here from. I from Sheng'an come, and then you have the verb. The verb is at the end. 我从 Sheng'an 来. So the question is 你们从哪里来? 你们 you guys. 从哪里 哪里 means where. From where do you come? So in answering the question, Sutherland shows you can't at the same time say where. Where is a question. So you can't answer the question with a question word in it. Where is a question word? Nani is a question word. Song Nani Lai. Very good backflash, Shoji. Alright. These are some mistakes, we're making them here, but come test time, these are the things that will take points off of your thing, even though what you know if you want to say. Take a look at the sentence structures in the books first. You have subject, then verb, then object. Alright, so let me play with that same. So for example, I could ask you, 你住在哪里? 你住在哪里? What am I asking you? 你住在哪里? Beat me. Ow. It's a small word after all. It's a small abbrevial. That's what I was forgetting. Abbrevial. Right. Basic Chinese grammar sentence. This is a basic Chinese grammar structure. You have it usually most often starts with the subject, then abbrevial is the word I was forgetting, then verb, then object. 我, that's the subject here. 送, 我送青瓷灯. I from Kingston. There's the abbrevial. The abbrevial can be time or place. 我送青瓷灯. I from Kingston. That's the abbrevial. 来, that's a verb. 我从青瓷灯来. Now we're down to 7 viewers. Well, see how successful this stream thing is for you guys. 我从圣托马斯来. Very good. 你现在在圣托马斯吗? 你现在. When I say 现在, what am I asking? What does 现在 mean? Oh, 你住在. Oh yeah, right. The question I did ask. 你住在哪里? What does 住? I completely forgot that question. My apologies. 你住在哪里? What does 住 mean? And yes, your opinion is correct, Anissa. Very good. 你住在哪里? What does 住 mean? Ask us this. Is that the question you are answering? 我从圣托马斯来. Is that what you responded to? 你住在哪里? I'm taking this from chapter 13 when you're ordering pizza. 你住在哪里? Oh, it's almost 10. Can't keep you guys up too long. It's so hard to read because of the delays, huh? Yes, very good. Ju means live or reside. Bye bye, show. Alright. So, how do you then answer that question? 你住在哪里? The easiest way to answer a question in Chinese is to use the same verb in the question being asked. For example, 你是学生吗? Are you a student? 我是学生. I am a student. 你住在哪里? Where do you live? So what is the verb being used in that question? Use that verb to answer the question. 你住在哪里? This doesn't look like a bun at all. 我住. Okay, I live New York. Oh, that's close, but you're forgetting another word. You live in New York or at New York. How do you say at or in? Remember my question. 你住在哪里? 你住在哪里? 我住在 Harborview. Sutherland小姐 big up yourself. Sutherland小姐 big up yourself. 你汉语这么好 big up yourself. 非常好。我住在 Harborview. I live at Harborview. Online air high five. All right. Okay. Would you ask with Xiaojie? And take a look at Sutherland response. You have to say, remember when you say Juino, all you're saying is live. Right? I live St. Thomas. That's what you want to say? No, you want to say I live in St. Thomas or I live at St. Thomas. If you want to say that, you'd have to say 在我住在圣托马斯. 我住在圣托马斯. Right. Okay. Who can translate this now into Chinese? We're going to go through a couple of these. And yes, these are the kind of questions I will be asking you in the test. So if I want to ask you, if I want to say, for example, 你的, oh, alright, so because that's, yeah, what did I just say? Translated to Chinese, right? So I'm going to state this in English and I want you to write it in Chinese. Your kitten is very beautiful. Your kitten is very beautiful. I'm hungry. 我很饿. The Chinese don't say is or am as much as we do. There's no need to say that sh before 很漂亮. But with your statements, you said 你的猫很漂亮. I'm omitting the sh because it doesn't have to be there. But I said kitten. 你的猫很漂亮. Very good. Your cat is very beautiful. But that's not what I said. I said your kitten is very beautiful. 你的小猫很漂亮. 你的 Whoops. Crap. 你的小猫. Sutherland, did you write that yourself or did you hear me say it before you wrote it? I'd believe you if you didn't hear me because of the delay. And I was kind of singing it. But yes, 非常好. 你的小猫很漂亮. Yes, 很 means very. 你的小猫很漂亮. Your small cat Since all them said your kitten is very beautiful. Alright. I actually went and gave this test already to another group. So I'm just here repeating it for you guys. Where is the paper I just had? Alright. Yes. 你的小猫很漂亮. Your cat is very beautiful. Alright. How do you say, or no, for this one I'm going to say it in Chinese, and then I want you to write the English in chat. You serious? Yeah, you said it before me. I believe you. I believe you. Because of the delay and how quickly your answer came up, I do believe you when you said you wrote it before you heard me say it. I said it rather quickly, and a little bit after I said it, your thing popped up, which would be right in between that time for the delay to reach you. So I do believe you. 非常好. Online high five. Okay, so I'm going to state in Chinese, and I want you to translate me into English in group chat. 我邻居不是医生。我邻居不是医生。I'm taking this from chapter 15 in case you guys are wondering. 我邻居不是医生。You're going to sit here this whole time, you're not going to say nothing. Okay, you're horrible. You're not even a host. What are you? 你是什么？你干什么？不要钱，我非常饿。这个工作不好，你不可能帮我吗？ What does it say? Right. 我邻居不是医生。My neighbor is not a doctor. Dennis Shao Jie. Double online high five. 非常好. My neighbor is not a doctor. 我邻居不是医生. Big up yourself. That's the kind of stuff that gets you points in this thing. my邻居 neighbor 不是 is not 医生 a doctor. Very good. All right. Okay, translate this one now. Actually, no. You know, if you guys want a pro tip, listen to the words I'm using and from what chapters. Go to those chapters and look at the words I did not use. You want to stay on top of this thing? Listen to the words I'm using here on this stream from these chapters. Listen to the words I'm not using. 你们小猫很漂亮. Murray Xiaojie. You know what I'm thinking? I'm thinking your delay might be, unless I don't know. But yes, you're right. 你们, I didn't say 你们小猫很漂亮. When you said 你们 or 小姐, Michaela, when you said 你们, what are you saying? Because the statement was niche. Did I say No, 你的小鸟很漂亮。你的 not 你们。Yo, thank you for the likes. 7 likes is a lot more than I thought I was gonna get. No lie. Did not think I was gonna get. The delay in this thing is so weird though. Okay, so that's a thing. That is the thing. My neighbor is not a doctor. Okay, now we're gonna jump into the section chapter 16. So we're gonna jump into some of that time topic. If there was more people, and maybe I jump into 19, but with this many people, I'm just gonna focus on reviews. It doesn't make sense to introduce anything new here, so it's just a review thing with it on. earlier ask was when at least your statement was I was asking you 你现在在选什么什么？现在 what does 现在 mean? Who knows what that means? What does 现在 mean? I'm going to use that word to then ask now. 现在几点? Very good. Michaela, why your response them coming so late all the while though? Like, is it a delay thing on your thing? Or what? Your answer is right. 我邻居不是医生. My neighbor is not a doctor. Right. 现在几点? 大卫你好吗? 你偷什么？你干嘛？What time is it now? 非常好，等你小姐，你汉语非常好。现在几点 ？Very low. 现在几点？现在几点？现在几点？Alright, we're not gonna stay at this too much. It's already been an hour and a half, and that is on top of the piece of waiting we did earlier. And you guys have school tomorrow. I have work tomorrow. So we're just gonna go through a couple of these, like 1 or 2 questions from 16, 17, 18. Then we're gonna call it a night. 16, 17, 18. Then we're going to have a little competition. Whoever wins this competition gets a prize. It's gonna be weird. 10点17分 10点17分，非常好。All right, Brianna Marshall 小姐，非常好。Who can translate Marshall 小姐? Her clock says 10点27分。10点28分. Okay, that's actually what I have on my time too. 10点28分. All right. So I use there's only one Chinese set of Chinese characters they're gonna give me. Like I'm grateful for the one Chinese character, it's not, but it's not. I'm grateful for what I got. I'm grateful for what I got. Yes. 10点28分. Very good. All right. If you wanted to say 8:30, what would you say? 8:30. Oh man, this delay. This delay can't stay. Ba 课班 Dennis 小姐 8点半 There you go, Marshall 小姐 Dennis 小姐 When you say 课 means quarter, right? So you don't want to say 8/4 half. Ban here meaning half. And that it was said. 8点半 yeah man, and that it was said. 非常好8点半 Alright. Have you guys gone through 16, 17, 18 on your own? Have you done so? As I requested? Or is this going to be a class? Are we going to go through this like a class, or are we going to go through this like it's a review? Okay, it don't make sense. I sit here asking the questions and I don't know the answers to. Welcome to the stream, new people. Not yet. We're not going to come Friday though. Because, for example now, if I was to ask you, and this is from chapter 16, right? 你几点起床? Salon 小姐 Marshall 小姐 See, I want to tear up the thing here and answer most of the questions never right. I'm expecting the reason why I don't go through 16, 17, and 18 is because I've been talking about time from day one, right? Very early in the class, I go through everything I need to know for till the days of the week, the months of the year, the time on the clock. And I specifically said that if you guys ask these questions every day, you'll be able to practice between 1 and 60 numbers to talk about months of the year, the time on the clock, them, and things, which is why I never bother go through them again. This is supposed to be reviewed. These are not supposed to be new words. So if I'm to ask you now, 你几点起床? Right? So to answer this question, I'm going to need to 星期日 Sunday. 非常可爱 That's very cute. Answer my question. 你几点起床? This question comes from chapter 16 in this book that I can't show you guys because I don't have permission to use it. I'm gonna have to guess. 你几点起床? And anyone who wants to really figure out what book I'm using, they can do so, but that just means you want trouble. 星期日 is how it says Sunday. But if I ask you, 你几点起床? Are you guys taking a longer time because you're going through those books? Oh no. What am I gonna do with this delay? Can I eat while we're streaming? Can we do that? That'd be too unprofessional, wouldn't it? It'd be just too unprofessional. What time do you get out of bed? Hey, there you go. Double air high five. Good. 你几点起床? You what time get up? There's a sentence structure again. 你 subject matter. 几点 that's the section where you put either time or place. 起床 verb. 你几点起床? Abbreviate. So I'm looking down because I keep forgetting the word. Ugh, my brain. So it's subject, abbreviate if applicable, verb noun. 你几点起床? You what time get up? What time do you get up? Very good. That question comes from chapter 19. Now I'm gonna ask another question from chapter 17. Okay, and just to make things go a little faster, because I'm just confessing I never go through the chapters and I have been here showing books that I'm not supposed to be showing online. Nobody's paying me for this. This is free, okay? I can't be giving free advertisement, A, and just other reasons. Let's just not go into that right now. All right, so yes. So earlier I asked on how to say tomorrow, and I'm gonna say 明天, right? 明天 means tomorrow. I'm also gonna ask you, you already know that if you want to say today, you say 今天, right? 明天 tomorrow, 今天 today. Now, when you want to say tomorrow, you say 昨天. 昨天, that's not what we're going to be using for this statement. This statement I'm going to be using 每天. Right? Let me say on spell 昨天. 昨天 for tomorrow. 昨天. 昨天. 每天. Write down those two words. We're going to be using them. 昨天, yesterday. 每天. 每天 means every day. It's not the same may that we use for what's it called there? Negating things. It's a different may. This may here means every. 每天. 昨天 yesterday. 每天 tomorrow. So with that statement, can I ask you then? 非常好，Brianna Marshall. 昨天。你每天。非常好, Brianna Marshall. That is how you spell 昨天. Wait, hold on there. 昨天, Brianna Marshall. Again, 昨天, 昨天. 昨天, 昨天. As with you come with the same thing. 昨天, 昨天. 昨天. It's 昨天, then you shall share. 昨天. Right. So 昨天 means tomorrow. 每天, as you correctly spelled out, Brianna, is how you say every day. So here's my question. 你每天几点睡觉? I'm taking the words from chapter 17. 你每天 几点睡觉？你每天几点睡觉？你每天几点睡觉？你每天几点睡觉？你每天几点睡觉？你每天几点睡觉？你每天几点睡觉？ Welcome to the new streamer. Oh God. I went and posted the link in WhatsApp status chat just to see who would pop in. Honestly, if you're not a Chinese student and you're not into seeing weird things online, I don't see anyone sticking around to this. Really, the only people who are here are the people who have exams coming up, and this is a good opportunity for them to check and see on them. What time do you go to bed every day? What time do you go to bed? Oh, okay. That's correct. It just, yes. 你每天几点睡觉? Okay, good. Very good. So how would you answer that question? Answer the question now. Marshall 小姐、Dan 小姐，你们 answer 非常好。你每天几点睡觉? No mistake. What time are you going to bed tomorrow? Oh, tomorrow. Hey. Yes, I know. 明天 Mr. 每天 means every day. But you catch yourself, pick up yourself. You're a student, so we're all gonna learn. We all make mistakes, even in our own language. So I know nothing. It's no big thing. No big thing at all. Right. All right. What time do you go to bed every day? That's good, Shalje. Online high five. Good job. What time do you go to bed every day? 你每天几点睡觉? When you want to state time of day, okay? And again, this is annoying because I've explained this a million times before. What I'm telling you now is not the first time I'm telling you. When you want to specify a specific time of day, so for example, 10点半, 11点半, Southern 小姐, 你11点半睡觉了吗? 你11点半睡觉? You go to bed at 11. Dennis 小姐, 我睡觉8点. Oh, 我睡觉 sorry. 我睡觉8点半. Alright. Yes, that's cool. Just remember this sentence structure. It's subject, abbrevial, verb, then object. So to answer your question, you would just say 我, that's subject, and with the abbrevial, that is where you put time or place. So it's 我8点半. I 8:30. Then you put object or verb. If there's a verb, it's verb before object. So remember, it's subject. I don't know where my hand should go for it. Subject, abbrevial, verb, then object. 我8点睡觉. If there's a verb in there, so you say 我8点去睡觉. I 8 o'clock go to bed. Where does retract a while ago? Brianna Marshall. 11点半. Alright, some people go to bed. Denisa Shelja, you go to bed? 我8点半睡觉. Pick up yourself. 我8点半睡觉. I at 8 o'clock go to bed. It's me adding the banana. 我8点睡觉. I know 8 to 8:30 again. I get to bed so early. 你这么早睡觉? 你这么早睡觉? How do you go to bed so early? I'm a night owl. Okay. All right, so that's from chapter 17. Let's jump straight into 18. So we're going to do a little bit from 18, and then we're going to go to bed. And then it's up to you guys to go through this and talk to the classmates. And then I'll post this up. I'll post this up for you guys to go through. But I've gone through 16, 17, and 18 with you. Nothing in here is new, and it's an insult to go through them again. The only new word here really is like, all right, so you have Ming Tian for tomorrow, right? If Ming Tian, I'll show you what's going on. When you say Ming Tian, where's my Bai Ban Bi? Okay, here's my Bai Ban Bi. Okay, so when you say, anyone remember the character for, where is right there? Check this out. What? Okay, so these look familiar? Are my horrible handwriting. So if you remember, just to save time, the first character is R. The second character is Yue. Does that sound familiar? R and Yue. Now I'm going to pretend you know what R means. R means sun or heat, and Yue means moon or month. But here I've written them together in one character. Okay? And this is how you say Ming. That's M-I-N-G. First tone. Making sure I get it right. Ming. Very good. Wow. Using a Danish jet. Alright, so here I have R and Yue together to create one character, which means Ming. And as you can see from Danish Xiaojie's post, Ming Tian. She has Ming, and then right next to it, she has Tian. Alright? In the character Ming, you have a moon and a sun. What it's supposed to be is a new sun, a new moon. Therefore, it's a new day. Ming Tian. Alright? That's how I say Ming Tian. But you can also say Ming Nian. Who remembers what Nian means? R means sun or day or heat. Yue means month because they use the moon to measure the month. So the character also means moon. Alright? But what have you studied Nian to be? What is Nian? Nian. 2028年. What does Nian mean? Year. Very good. So if I write Ming Nian, if I say Ming Nian, what is Ming Nian? Ming Nian. 明年是什么意思？明天 tomorrow. 明年 easy enough. Next year. Simple as that. 明年 New year. That's right. New year. Well, if you want to say New Year, it means New Year, but we already know how to say new. If you want to say new, you say Xing. Xing Nian, that's New Year. Here we're saying Ming Nian, next year. Xing Nian Kuala, that's how you say Happy New Year. But we're not necessarily saying new. Even though it means new, you want to say next year. Alright. So those are words and vocabularies from chapter 18. Okay. Alright. I think it's about time. I mean, we've done pretty well so far. If we can keep this up, but this is stuff you guys are supposed to be doing. And maybe if there were more people in here, um, I would see the sense in making sure all of you grasp the new content. But once again, this is not new content. These are not new vocabularies. You guys are supposed to know this. So let's get into the competition. All right. But first, you guys need to know the prizes, right? For that, we're going to need from Da Wei. Now, I'm going to brace yourself. I actually just thought about this while the stream was starting. Um, if you are squeamish towards acts of violence, then you may want to turn away from the screen. Now, I am going to perform a little skit that I thought was funny while I was setting up this live stream. It's supposed to be lighthearted. It's supposed to be social commentary, but some people are sensitive to stuff. So here we go. First, I'm going to need this. Then need your time enough. Oh, that wasn't supposed to happen. Here's the prize. It went a lot better in my head. So here's your prize. Mao Zi. I had this made by a student in UTech. They were doing some stitching thing with their hats. I thought it was a really cool opportunity to get this thing made basically on the spot. And it came out really well. See, it says One Love or I. I don't have the receipt, so I don't remember the name of the company that made it. But if you are there and you're seeing this stream, first off, my apologies for attacking the model that was wearing your head, who then attacked me back. But yes, so here's the prize. I'm going to give this away today on this stream to one of the people in live chat who has me on WhatsApp, and you are going to send me a voice note. Okay, I'm going to give you a statement in English, and I want you to voice note me that statement, and whoever has the best pronunciation in Chinese will get this hat. Now keep in mind, this hat is brand new. When I got it made, and the only thing I did was try it on, and in trying it on, I found out that it's too small for my head. So if you also have a big head, then maybe this would be a problem for you. But if you still want this hat, I want you to translate into Chinese. And again, this is a voice chat, so you're supposed to send in your answer into WhatsApp voice chat with the correct answer. All right. What are we gonna do? Where are we gonna pull this one from? Okay, very simply. Second place prize. Second place prize. I don't know, second place prize. No, this is just the one prize. I want to give something to all you guys first, but before even going any further, big up on yourself. The 7 of you that stay here through the stream and suffered with me and learned a bit of Chinese and show me that you know some Chinese too, so I don't have to worry about at least uno. come test day, but go through units 16, 17, and 18 that will come up on the test. All right, and it's an oral thing, right? So make sure you kind of listen and understand what's being spoken to. But no, this I am going to ask you to get your phones, your mobile phones, and you're going to send me a voice note. You can send it in group chat for other people to hear as well. Um, let's see. Okay, all right. So you're going to grab your mobile phones and you're going to tell me one thing you do every day and what time. One thing you do every day that you can say in Chinese. One thing that you do every day. And then I want you to state what time. What time and what time of the day do you do it? Now remember, I made you guys know that in Chinese, instead of saying there's a book. Instead of saying AM and PM, instead of saying AM and PM, the Chinese simply state the time of day, then the time. So you state what you do every day, what you can say you can do every day. This doesn't have to be something you do every day. This is something you can say you do every day in Chinese. And then state what time you do it every day. Okay? So state something you do every day and then state what time you do it every day. And I want to know exactly what time. So if you're saying 9 a.m., I want you to say 9 a.m. in Chinese, the way a Chinese person would say. And they don't say AM or PM. They simply state the time of day, then the time. So let's see. Who gets this 毛子? What did I do with it? 你毛子在哪? 我教你毛子. So while I wait for those responses, let's model. I don't know. What has happened to Dawei? Oh no. Are you okay? Dawei, wake up. Wake up. Wake up. Stuff. Oh. Oh. I also don't want mosquitoes. Close this door. No. Door. Oh, this is so uncivilized. Okay. Oh. Let's see. Or eager data. Remember, if you want the hat, you have to send me a voice note so I can hear your response. That's the only way you're gonna get this hat. You're not gonna get the hat by sending in the answer in chat. I want you to state something that you do every day. I have to say it in Chinese, and I want you to tell me what time you do so every day. And remember, in Chinese, in English, we say, for example, 7 p.m. So say it's 7 in the evening, or 3 p.m., which is 3 in the afternoon. 9 a.m. is 9 o'clock in the morning. The Chinese don't say AM or PM, so if you're going to want to state those times of day, you have to say those times of days in Chinese. The first person who can send me that response in voice chat correctly. And don't worry, I'm not going to play your thing. Oh wait, 我有一个大头，我有一个大头，你很有非常好。I also agree with you. 你有一个大头，你头有一点大。But no, it's fine. Maybe you can give it to a family member, or you can also just keep it or stretch it out a bit. It will fit your head. It just won't fit perfect. And again, maybe it's just shape of my head too, right? You could probably still wear it. We'll just have to stretch this out a bit. And for me, it doesn't cover a lot of my head. Okay, so that my bun here is kind of. Oh, and for the record, pro tip: if you guys see me on the road with my bun on the top of my head like this, it's not something I do for any aesthetic purposes. It's specifically so I can do this when I'm driving or when I'm here. I like to rest my head back. And when I have a bun there, I can't do so. So I simply put the bun on top of my head so I can rest my head back. Oh, is that a voice note? Oh, let's see. What the hell again? Okay, now big up for the first voice note, okay? But I'm still gonna wait on some other voice notes because of the sentence structure. Remember what I said about the sentence structure? It's subject, abbrevial, then verb, then object, right? So it will be subject, whoever you're talking about, in this case yourself, and then abbrevial, which is time, and in this statement you're saying I. So it's supposed to sound like I every day, whatever, at wherever, right, or whatever. I'm hearing what you want to say, but I want that sentence structure. And then you said, you told me the time correctly, and now you wanted to say afternoon, but instead of 5, you said me. Me can't sound like 5. 5 can't sound like me. Send that again. And if nobody else send, you'll win by default because you're the one person that sent a voice note. But yeah, um, me cannot sound like the number 5. That's the first thing. And then sentence structure: subject, abbrevial, verb, then object. So that's me every day study. Study what though? Give me an object. Me every day study what? Come here, come take it. Come take you something. 你好，你叫什么名字？
我叫马里，
你叫嘛你吗？Right. almost perfect. You told me what you do every day, and you told me what time you do it, but you didn't tell me which time. You gave me the correct pronunciation too. You did it correctly in the first one, but you have to give me that time again. Is it would Woodian Ika in the morning or Woodian Ika in the afternoon? Which one is it? Oh, it's out here. Come, 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 come. Be them. Oh wait, I have another voice note. Oh no. Oh no. Okay. Wow. You see now? Okay. This is close. We have two people. Okay, see, you give me everything that I want you to say in this one, but again, it's a sentence structure. Subject first, abbrevial, then verb, then object. So it's I every day. What? I every day listen to music. Okay, that's four words you give me. Subject, time, verb, object. I every day listen to music. Someone's supposed to get it. That's what's supposed to get. Okay, should I accept this? I mean, you. All right. This is correct, but I want the whole thing though. Okay, all right. You know what? You know what? Brianna Marshall, you got it. You. Should I give somebody else a gift the time? Oh my. All right, fine, fine. Definitely. All right. For this, I'm going to have to consider first and second place. So here we have it. Brianna Marshall, first place, and then Anissa Dennis, second place. Big up on herself. Big up on herself. All right. So here's the first prize to Marshall Shalje. One voice note I wanted. Because I started feeling it's cheer them, you come send my send it and nobody and chop, just chop. Alright, and it's you, second place, and I'm going to go into handed. You get a pair of chopsticks. Quite so. But I'm actually gonna take a new set out of the drawer. This is I have a bunch of chopsticks that I keep to give away. These are chopsticks I use. So there you go. 有一个毛字 and for the record, it's one love in Chinese, trademark, so I can't move on. But I for love, and then the number one for one love, which makes this a Jamaican Chinese hat. And here you have chopsticks. Do me a favor. This is the first time I'm going to give somebody chops. And then again, what am I talking about? Yeah, I'm gonna see it before I give it. I was gonna send it to you and then ask you to show me a picture of you using these, but that's redundant. I'll be able to see you and see how you hold them because the Chinese have a saying about how you hold chopsticks, and I usually like to see how people hold chopsticks when they first get them. Okay, all right, that's 2 hours and 20 minutes. 你们多非常好，你们多非常好. Actually, yeah, your participation in today's first online streaming kind of go. I don't want you guys to go empty-handed. I'm gonna think of something for you guys. You made this as a thing even happen. I mean, otherwise I've been here alone with Dawe. Yeah. So that's Dawe, Mali. Where's that hothead that was here earlier? Where's the hothead? Would you stop touching me? And start moving. I found the hothead's last. Where did he go? He was right here. Okay. So again, the orals on Friday will be yes, it's an oral test, so it will be focused on listening and speaking. You'll be expected to write what you understand and respond to what you understand, quite similar to what we've done tonight. Why you found chopsticks? Sutherland Shaojie, pick up yourself. Marshall Shaojie, pick up yourself. Dennis Shaojie, pick up yourself. Who else is here? Asquith Shaojie, pick up yourself. Shento Masu. What is up here? Mori Shaojie, way there. I know you were here a little earlier. Shami Boo was here a little earlier. Beckford Shaojie, pick up yourself. Bree Love, you and Shami Boo were the first on both streams to show up. Pick up on yourself. Let me know if y'all interested in. Well, this was clearly a royal mess. If I'm ever going to do this again, things will be significantly different from today. Oh, here you are. Here's a hothead. Here's Mali. And here's Dawi. I'm going to post this up on the internet just for the heck of it, even though it's a mess, and I may never watch it again because I cringed the entire time. I understand everybody who came in, took a peek, and decided, hell no, I went on to some other content on YouTube. Buketi Jenny Shaojie, ni tai ke chi le. You're too kind. But yeah, I guess I could end off with a name that I plan to go by just in case. We don't talk about Chinese names very often in class, but for my online content, I think I know what name I'd like to go by. I don't know how many of you remember how to say my name in Chinese, but if you remember, you know what? Bonus prize. Anyone who can type out my name in Chinese in full in chat gets another prize. But I'm saying that because I don't think anyone remembers how to say my name in Chinese. I'm gonna play with it here a bit. I'm gonna play with my name just a little bit, just for fun. Cause why not? And then cool. Alright. So my online teaching stuff can be known as Fu是欧阳Asquith Shaojie 非常好，这是我姓名 That is my surname. Very good. Yes. My Chinese name in full. It's been changing over the years. I have a version of it. One of the first versions of my name tattooed on my arm when I was young. It was my first tattoo. But then I went and changed it to the same Ouyang, but instead of the simplified characters on my hand, I have the traditional characters over here. I've grown rather attached to traditional characters. So I have Ouyang, Fu, Lan Ke. So Fu Lan Ke is supposed to say Frank, but even if you were to omit the Ouyang here, Fu has been used as a surname as well, and Lan Ke can still be a way to say Frank in Chinese. So Fu Lan Ke. I made a big deal when I first started learning Chinese, which is why the tattoo on my arm is missing a character. I told the story a million times, but the friends that was giving me this name, Ouyang Lan Ke, it was originally Ouyang Fu Lan Ke, but because my English brain didn't want any FU associated with my name, I asked him to omit the FU. They understood and obliged, and I was walking around with Ouyang Lan Ke for a long while, only to then learn that, first off, English, what sounds like English in English, it does only that. It only sounds like English. It's not Chinese. And then, something there. Yes, I then learned that there's a couple different Fus I could adopt it for my name. There's Fu for master, Fu for father, and then there's this Fu here for tutor or teacher. Fu Lao Shi. Fu Lao Shi. Lao Shi Fu. You guys can call me Fu, just simply Fu. Fu Lao Shi, Fu Xiansheng, Fu Lan Ke. Right, there you go. Fu Xiansheng. Fu Xiansheng, that's Mr. Fu. Fu Lao Shi, that's teacher Fu. I'm very okay with being called Fu henceforth. And given my performance today, I don't mind sounding like a Fu. I mean, what? Right, so I think that's the end of the stream. Yeah, man. 现在10点16No. 现在10点16分。现在10点16分。晚上。现在晚上10点16分。是吗晚 It's very late. You guys have school tomorrow, and I have another. You want to say goodbye? 再见 Jian. 再见. That's the right 在, but that is not Jian. That's not Jian that you want to write. You want to say 再见. Type it in real quick. 再见. There you go. Oh yeah, that was the wrong 在 too. Alright, so there we have 再见. Wow, it just made me think of a lesson in regards to greetings and farewells, but I'll save that for another video. Yeah, this class thing, yeah, it worked as well as it did. I'm gonna have to re-look at the structure of this thing before I revisit it. But I might, if you guys are interested, let me know, and I might just upload little segmented videos. I've been teaching Chinese to pay rent, and that has done as well as it has done. I'm going to try and change the way I teach so that I can continue teaching and try some other things. And using this internet platform is some other thing too. So, 谢谢你们多，你们睡好了， 明天见，星期五见。我很高兴，我现在很高兴。中国人，你们现在有很多事，你们很忙，你们有你们的问题，你们的问题也是我们的问题。我要你们怎么说？我要你们身体好，我要你们住好，我要你们有我的心，我给你们我的心，因为你们的麻烦太大了，我看，我见，但是我不知道怎么办。我是一个亚马逊人，我也是南京人，我而且汉语，因为我3年多在你们的国家，你们的非常大、漂亮的、有意思的国家，可是你们的问题比到我的国家的，我不知道怎么办。你们，我国家有问题，我要帮我的国家。我觉得你们可以帮我们世界多，但是你们现在能帮你们的国家。如果你们帮你们的国家，你们可以帮世界多。美国人他们觉得他们可以帮世界多，你们也可以。你们现在不可能，你们现在有你们的问题。非洲，你们知道非洲一样。But yes, that's that. Yeah, okay, no. If I keep this up, I'm gonna ramble and then not eat. Y'all have a good night. 睡生好，你们睡觉好，大家好，再见，later, bye bye.